Hello everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage, where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is my budget with me for October 2023, so don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So October aims for the month, so just to be consistent is one of my biggest things at the moment. I'm not consistent in any area of my life, so it feels, but especially with my finances I'm just not as consistent as I used to be, and I don't know if that's because I still can't quite figure out how to balance everything yet. The other aims for the month is to take a packed lunch every day to work. And again, something that I've got out of the habit of, and not that I'm buying things at work, I'm not, I just end up kind of snacking on rubbishy things and it's not helping me, it doesn't make me feel better, and also, you know, it's not a good thing going forward. So one-off expenses, at the end of the month it's half term in the UK, which means that the children are off work for the week. They're not off work, they're off school for the week. And then it's also Halloween. So things to consider there. No spender aim, I'm going to put as 18. I think that there'll be one-off expenses. I feel like I'm just spending more money on things that I would not necessarily do before, but again, the cost of things, as you'll see in a second, the cost of things in my budget is just, please tell me I'm not alone in this. Please comment down below if you're finding things that are just going up and up all the time, like even everyday basic things that aren't expensive. So I'm just going to quickly write in my variable expense category. So food's a strange one because I'm still finding it hard to manage a regular food budget. I've still not got back into kind of, I don't know, the mindset of being able to manage everything yet, I guess. Food, I'm going to put £150. I've got a video coming up, an update actually in a couple of weeks about, or maybe even next week, about what's actually happening, because things aren't as straightforward as I would have hoped them to be. Petrol, so I've gone back to working full time and I'm travelling further, plus I'm going to different places. My petrol budget is so huge now. After mortgage and, well, after the mortgage payment, the next biggest expense for me is petrol by an absolute mile, as you can see. I've put it at £300 because, again, I've not got into a rhythm of having to, like, I fill it up every week anyway, and sometimes I'm having to do, depending on what I've done at the weekend, I'm having to do it twice. So yeah, household is going to be £50. I don't see much there. Children is £100. Pets, so the cats are actually not with me at the moment. If you've been following my Instagram, you'll know that one of them disappeared as well, but thankfully he's back after nearly 3 weeks of being goodness knows where. The pets are actually at a foster home at the moment due to multiple reasons. So actually, and I've dropped off lots of food there, so I think that might be zero, and then eating out, I'm going to put £20, but the chances of that actually being that are probably quite slim at this stage, and we'll see how that goes. So that adds up to £620. Oh, I could do with that being lower, but there we go. I'm not going to fill in anything yet because, or any other categories on this but yet, because it's just, and again, like I said, I'm going to film a video and explain because it's still not settled yet, let's put it that way. So there are my variable expenses. For now, I'm not putting anything in investments or savings, I never have. I never do have any. Sinking funds are from my side hustles, but because I've not been on YouTube and kind of social media, I have very little in terms of Etsy orders, and obviously YouTube income goes down if you don't post often. Eventually, once this is all kind of gone I guess, back to normal, or whatever our normal is going to be, I will be able to share my fixed expenses, because they'll be, well, I'll know what they are. Debt repayments would be my credit card, but I'm not going to put that in there. So that's that bit done. So I'm going to turn over bills tracker. Again, not going to use that. So sinking funds, again, it's through my side hustles, so probably nothing in there this month either. So the no spend date aim, like I said at the start, is 18. Now I've got these two, I'm going to use these two colours this month. So pink for yes and a grey for no. 18 should be doable if I'm just mindful of what we do kind of on the weekends, and I guess those little one-off expenses that kind of creep in. But 18 should be doable, and I like the colour combination there. These are these mild, what are they called? Mild liner highlighters. I love these. Turning over, obviously I can't fill in any of this yet. Can't fill in anything on here. So extra income, nope. Savings aim, I used to put, you know, like, if you've watched me for a long time, you'll know at one point this savings aim every month was £700. Oh, how life changes. One day I'm going to get back to being able to put something in this here for long-term savings, but at the moment it's just not possible. And then that is the end of the budget for this month. So fairly vague. I appreciate that some of that I've said is really vague, and that's on purpose. I'm still not ready to share a lot of what's happened, and yes, there are some things that are still up in the air. Once that has all been sorted, then I can share more, but at the moment it is fairly vague, and that's, you know, if you don't like watching my budget ones because you feel I don't share enough, then that is totally fine. I understand that. What I don't need at the moment is people commenting, or even worse, sending me private messages saying that they don't agree with what I'm doing, and that I should be spending more, and frugal living is not, you know, I shouldn't be doing that, and I'm making my kids miss out and stuff. I don't need those kind of messages at the moment. You do your life how you want to live it, that's fine. I'm trying to do mine to the best of my ability, and that is all I can give at the moment. And some ways, when you're kind of present, I guess, on things like YouTube and social media, yes, I have the most amazing followers, subscribers, people who send me messages to check in just to see if I'm doing okay, people who watch the adverts on here just for that bit longer because they know that I'll get some pennies from that, people who buy me virtual coffees or purchase them through my Etsy store, or just the support, I guess. But the downside to being on social media and being present is that there are people who do not understand and will not understand and won't even have a conversation. They're just adamant that they're right and I'm wrong about how I live my life and how I present my life to you. Remember, this is not everything. You don't see a lot on here, and if I shared really what had gone on, then maybe they might be more understanding, but even then I bet they wouldn't be. So just remember that when you send messages to people, content creators if you like, they are real people as well, and sometimes you don't know what someone else is going through, do you? So just be mindful of that. And it's like, there's such a small percentage, like 99.9% of my followers are absolutely wonderful. But yeah, so that's my budget for this month, and we'll keep plodding on. So have you got your budget set up for October? I realise it's October the 1st already when this is going up, but I have not been organised. So let me know down in the comments how you're getting on. How's your budget looking? Have you got anything that's going to kind of maybe make it difficult this month, or are you all prepared and you're like, yeah, I've got this sorted for October? Let me know down in the comments below. It helps the algorithm if people comment on my videos. And if you're not subscribed already, then feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon.